Hello, sexto ano, tudo bom com vocês? Hoje a gente vai dar continuidade à nossa Lesson 8 about dance to the music. Alright, since the title is that, look at these three words I put on the board. What do they mean? What are these? Dá para saber pela primeira, já que a gente é do Brasil, eu acho que todo mundo conhece o berimbau. Berimbau. Then we have Didgeridoo and Bonang. All right, so what are they? They are musical instruments. The three of them are very different and they come from different parts of the world, okay? So, berimbau, everybody knows it's from Brazil. Have you ever heard of didgeridoo? Where do you think it's from, the didgeridoo? What about Bonang? Where is it from? Let's see. Today, we are going to learn about these three musical instruments. They are very interesting. All right. Now, open your student's book, lá na page 80. Okay? Over here, we have these three musical instruments, the berimbau, didgeridoo, and the bonang. All right? So, do you see that you have some highlighted words? See, you have the word wood, stick, blow, the ground, an orchestra, and a piece of cloth. Essas palavras estão aqui na página 81, que é a number 1. Então, todas essas palavras estão highlighted lá no texto. A gente vai escutar, ok? We're going to listen to the text. E vocês vão tentar ver qual é o significado dessas palavras, algumas palavras, pelo contexto da frase. E também vão responder a questão da number 2. Which countries do these instruments come from? Então, o berimbau a gente já sabe. Vamos ver de onde vem o didgeridoo e o bonang. E ver o que significa aquelas palavras, ok? Vou colocar o áudio e vocês vão acompanhar com a leitura na page 80. Combinado? Vamos lá então, gente.
Musical instruments around the world. 1. The berimbau.
This is a Brazilian instrument. It's made of wood. It's long and thin and has one string. You play the berimbau by hitting the string with a stick. Musicians play the berimbau when people dance capoeira. Capoeira is now famous in many parts of the world, not only in Brazil.
2.
All right, so berimbau is from Brazil. What does the word wood means? What is wood? Is made of wood. The berimbau is made of wood. Look at the berimbau. What is this material? Is wood. What is wood? Madeira. Very good. And they play the berimbau hitting the string with a stick. What is a stick? Okay, look, he's holding a stick. This is a stick. They hit the berimbau with a stick. Okay? All right. Now let's see number 2.
Didgeridoo.
The didgeridoo is a famous musical instrument that comes from Australia. It's like a big, long trumpet, but it's made of wood. You blow into it, and it makes a very unusual, deep sound. Didgeridoos are difficult to hold because they are 1 to 3 meters long. The musician usually puts the didgeridoo on the ground.
All right, so the didgeridoo is from Australia. Very good. Vamos ver quais são as duas palavrinhas que tem ali. Blow. What does blow mean? You blow into it and it makes a very unusual deep sound. So see, he's blowing into it. This is blow, okay? And on the ground. Ele falou que it's very long, so it's difficult to hold. Then you have to put on the ground. Ground is the floor. You have to put it on the ground, okay? Now let's see the bonang.
3. The Bonang.
The Bonang is a group of round metal pots. Musicians play these in Indonesia in an orchestra of many musicians. They put the pots together in lines. Then they hit the pots with a stick that has a piece of cloth around it. All the pots are different sizes, so they all make different sounds. Some people say that the sound is very relaxing.
All right. So the Bonang, where is it from? It's from Indonesia. Very good. Agora vamos para as palavrinhas highlighted. An orchestra. What is an orchestra? Orchestra is very similar to the Portuguese word orquestra. So it's an orchestra. They play this instrument in an orchestra with different sizes. And what is a piece of cloth? Ó, piece of cloth tem a ver com clothes. Clothes. Piece of cloth is a piece of cloth. So they have this stick that they hit on the dishes, and it has a piece of cloth around the stick, like this. This is a piece of cloth. So it will make the sound more, makes the sound smoother. Okay, so that's a piece of cloth. All right, now that you learn about the berimbau, the didgeridoo, and the bonang, we're gonna answer number 3, true or false. Então, o que vocês vão fazer? Vocês vão ver de acordo com o texto e vão responder true or false. Só que vocês vão fazer sozinhos primeiro para a interpretação de texto. Vão pausar o vídeo e depois a teacher vai corrigir. Por favor, façam, tá, gente? Então, pause. Pausaram? Fizeram. Vamos ver se vocês estão certos? Vamos lá, gente. 0, que era o exemplo. There is only one string. String é fio. One string on a berimbau. True, there is only one string. Number 1, capoeira is the music that you play on the berimbau. False, né, gente? Capoeira is the dance, not the music. 2, a didgeridoo is like a trumpet. You know a trumpet? Trumpet. Didgeridoo is like a trumpet? Yes, it is. Didgeridoo is like a trumpet. True. 3, didgeridoos are always the same size. True or false? O que é same size? Mesmo tamanho. True or false? False, porque aqui no texto eles falam que didgeridoos are difficult to hold because they are 1, 2, 3 meters long. Então, between 1 and 3 meters long. So they are not the same size. 4, the bonang has 1 pot. True or false? False. The bonang has several pots, many pots in different sizes, right? In number 5, you play the bonang using a stick. True or false? True, you play the bonang using a stick. Oh, this is a stick with a cloth, a piece of cloth around it. Good? All right. People, por hoje é só. Vou fazer essa aulinha bem curtinha para vocês. Estava bem light. Só que vocês têm homework para fazer no workbook, que será a nossa page 79, ok? A page 79, vocês vão fazer a number 1 and 2. Number 1 and 2 e vão me mandar por e-mail. Alright? Por hoje é só. Beijinho para vocês. Bye, everybody.